Hi, my name's Callum Jones. My final major project. This is my final major project pitch. So my idea is a mockumentary style type of comedy of a person who says he's dead unique and dead hipster in a sort of way, but in reality you see all the way through the show that how he's not hipster, how he's not unique in any way. So it'll be a mockumentary style. So if you ask me to compare it to any other shows, I'll tell you to look at The Office UK, Alan Partridge, Extras by Ricky Gervais again, and Peep Show is a style of comedy I'm not trying to look for. It's quite highbrow. The whole theme of the whole film is going to be more disillusion. So I'll be looking into how to portray disillusion by editing, because I'm facing the whole thing around editing as well. So I'll be looking recently into editing and seeing how to portray it and how the final project is going to be. All the humour is based on really highbrow and being quite unique in my own sort of way. The target audience, I'm going for middle-class white males, primarily 18 to 25, as you can see by the IMDb ratings of Peep Show and The Office. Yeah. That primarily the biggest audience is 18 to 29, but the thing is, it's too big of an audience in my opinion, to 18 to 29, so I had to really put it a bit down to 18 to 25 to fit a bit better. The only reason I didn't go for under 18s, even though they're most highly rated, is because there's not that much reviews on them, so it's quite unfair, because only people under 18, I think, would only review it if they liked it. Yeah. So that's why it's quite high up.
Oh, okay, because these are just user reviews.
Yeah, these are all reviews and this is how it's based.
Good.
And secondary, because you have the UK Office as well, which is quite 2000s time era, and you have all these mockumentaries coming out this sort of era. So I think a secondary audience would be 30 to 35 to reach its target audience, to reach the film finally as well.
Okay. What did you say about the site? Do you mind going back on that? We got your males, so you mainly targeting males. Was there any research to prove why that was the case?
Oh, because most of the characters most of the actors I have or could use is mostly males, so that's the main reason. And because as well with IMDb ratings, it shows that males rated higher than females do.
Okay, good.
Research, I'll be looking into different films and TV shows which I've already done. I'll start looking into Peep Show, Alan Partridge, The Office as examples. I'll be looking at the effects of editing to show how to portray disillusion through editing, how to portray humour through editing, how to make a joke plan through editing.
So you were saying about timing, where we so you're able to see how long that would be to then cut to the next shots and things.
Portraying disillusion. And I'll be looking at the codes and conventions when looking at other different TV shows and films. Next year I'll be looking to upload to film festivals, because this year you can't upload anymore because all the times all run out by now, so they all ask you before March. And for the meantime, it'll be YouTube/Vimeo as where I'll be uploading it. Any questions?
Yeah, what's it about?
Okay.
So who's the character? What's he going to be? He, isn't it?
Okay, it's meant to be a documentary.
Yeah.
Of and the documentary is meant to be about what life is like as teenagers. But the main character, who you always see for every shot, who's meant to be about, tries to make a documentary about all about him.
So he's making a documentary himself because why?
Because it's his chance to be known by the world as someone else.
And what's his? Sorry, I lost you.
That's right.
What's his reasoning behind making it? Because he can't just say, right, I'm just going to make this about me, I'm an everyday person. Is there something that he's about to do or he's done that he wants the audience to kind of go, wow? And as he's telling us,
I think it's because
like the vehicle for it.
The whole idea of it is because disillusion and him thinking he's so much better than everyone else, of how much he's like so much more unique. So he's thinking, I deserve this documentary.
Okay.
I have this documentary. It's based on me because I deserve it.
Would there need to be a thing though, as if like it's, I don't know, for example, he's going to get Employee of the Year or he's just brought out a song on iTunes or something like that, that there's something that they were working towards?
It could be, I mean, who is it that's making a documentary about him? Because it could be
it's a student documentary.
So it could be a disconnect between the person who's making the documentary and the person
That
in
would
it.
be good.
So it could be the person making it is like, I'm making this because I know he's an idiot and because I know he's going to make a fool of himself. Whereas the person in it might be thinking, oh, he's making this because I'm awesome and I'm going to look really cool in this.
Yeah.
And that
And
gives
the
you lots of
audience-
potential for comedy
yeah.
there.
And then the audience is then on the side of the documentary maker because we're with them then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sort of length is it going to be?
I'm aiming at about 2 to 3 minutes
Okay.
of the intro. I'm not having a full bloody
Oh, awesome.
mockumentary.
That was the other thing we were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah,
About-
because I don't think I'll be able to do a full mockumentary in 5 minutes.
And if you wanted to, like we said before, if you wanted to take that up next year, after we've looked at documentary as a theme, as a genre,
Yeah.
and then if you kind of went, you know, I've got enough material now to develop this character, and I'm going to make a 5-minute or 10-minute documentary based around that,
Yeah.
then that could also work. And if it doesn't matter, but there's a vehicle there, then isn't there?
Yeah.
I think as far as research goes, it's researching documentaries so that the technical side of it looks like we understand from watching it what it's meant to be, and then I suppose from an artistic point of view, what would be it would be based on the character, wouldn't it?
I was looking at different characters from different comedies as well.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, you could look at.
The main ones I was looking at was Stephen Merchant from Extras, of how he like acts in every way. So.
We need some sort of some good bit of research to tap into, don't we? How
what's
does
name?
comedy work or something?
Guy, the Australian or the New Zealand guy, did Best in Show and all of that stuff.
Oh, Christopher Guest, yeah.
Christopher Guest, I don't know if you've seen of any of his stuff.
No.
But loads of mockumentaries, and it's
Yeah.
like, so there's one called Best in Show, it's called like a Crufts style thing. But each of the couples or the characters with the dog, they've got such a strong
Yeah,
characterisation. And it's that exactly what you're saying with yours. It's like straight away the audience is like, oh my god, these are fools. But the way they're doing it, it's like they are the best people. So it's, I just think there needs to be, there might not be, but I just think there needs to be a point to it. A reason. So a little bit like someone's making the documentary about him because he's awesome, but is there, for the audience, we know it's about taking the mickey out of him.
Yeah.
But for him, he thinks it's about
yeah.
doing this thing. But that's minimal. That's
Well,
just something you can come
you
with anyway.
look at all the other documentaries, though, because I don't think Office has a point it wants to get to. It's just them filming around Office.
I don't know though. I think it's more about we're looking at Ricky Gervais's kind of rise to being the kind of kingpin, and every time he keeps trying to get up there and trying to make himself much more appealing, somebody else will come and knock him down.
Yeah.
So I think there's
Yeah,
even
there's
if
that
it's
disconnect between what he expects and what we
Yeah.
think is going to happen to him.
so it doesn't need to be a big physical thing. I think it just needs to be something that the audience knows. Oh, here he is again doing that thing that he thinks is great, and it's not. But it
Yeah.
might, you might be able to pull that off anyway. We'll have to. Just in terms of the practicalities, then. So you're in it. You're the character.
Yeah, because I'm focusing on editing, not filming it.
That's right, and you're going to direct.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you decide on your crew, who's going to?
I've got some friends who do A-level media as well, so I help them.
So they're going to do the filming and
Yeah.
sound and lighting.
Well, sound, I'm going to do a
Timer.
sound.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,